Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th edition of the Daily Paint. It should be called the Weekly Paint at this point, at least I have a schedule. Today I'm going to do some Spirited Away fan art, basically. A study of the bathhouse from the Studio Ghibli movie Spirited Away, which is my favorite. And you can see I just literally blocked in the colors, because I really wanted to get the colors right, and it's super rough, and I'm just using the strength of the brush stroke to get in the clouds and stuff. And then going into refinement. This is obviously sped up a lot, and I realized I got the scale, I made the bathhouse way too tall. So I started adding all these details on the left hand side to define it, and then I quickly adjusted the roof there so it's at the proper size, and then I'm doing the right hand side and the center at the same time. So I'm really just trying to get the colors right and the overall hues. My image ends up being a lot lighter, but the purpose is not to replicate it like a photo, it's like to get your own version of the thing. Anyway, just blocking in the shapes and making sure that things line up with different levels. Here I'm just adding all the random gold ornaments to the bathhouse itself, and that centerpiece over there. Really love the red, the red hues, which is like a really deep red in the darks, and this kind of pink in the light. I think it really sells the whole image really well. Yeah, so here I'm just adding more detail. I don't go into too much detail here, just enough to sell you, so that when you're looking at the focal points, you can see that there is some detail, and you just kind of assume that it's there throughout the whole piece. So here I'm finally doing the right hand side of the bridge, which is probably very important for framing, and then I'm just re-adding that tree that I bashed in earlier, just with some simple, like a shadow layer and a top layer, and then adding the branches below. Yeah, it's just adding more details, writing the kanji on the, or I don't know if it's kanji, on the signboard, adding in the shadows on the left there, and then just blocking in this foreground little shoppy. It's not too detailed, but I just added the tiling and then just some of the layers with the wall paneling, trying to get that atmosphere going, just and with the fabric in the front there. Yeah, so you can see like the grey in the background wall panel and the grey in the foreground one is the same color. Here again, just adding the text, which adds like a bit of life here. And then I noticed there was this like pagoda or like watchtower in the background, which I've never seen before, but I suppose that's what happens when you look at references. And I was just trying to get it in the background. It's just very muted tones, because it's obviously like in the mist as the clouds come in. Yeah, just adding more detail to the top, which I thought, that's where people's eyes are gonna hook. And then I was quite happy with this piece, and then I just thought that the shadows could use some uniformity. I quite like the colors, but they could all just be a bit darker. So I just opened an additional layer, and then I started painting in a blue shadow over all the shadows that I wanted to be slightly darker. And sometimes this is a waste of time because the end result just ends up being very close. But in this case, I didn't think so. So that's the final piece. Hope you enjoyed it. It doesn't look exactly the same, but obviously this is my interpretation, and I think everybody who looks at it knows what's up. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I keep it up, and I hope you keep it up. Yeah, ciao.